Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt and I'm Ferda Tunes, and today we got a brand new episode of Diving In for you guys, where I dive into an artist's discography and just kind of analyze my thought process as I go from album to album, using reactions and reviews and everything like that. Today we are diving into Kero Kero Bonito. I don't know too much about them. I've heard a lot. I've seen just so many people on Twitter trying it out recently, loving it and hating it, and from what I do know, they're a British band that makes very kind of oddball bubblegum pop. So most I've heard about their music is their most recent album, which I think came out 2 years ago, Time and Place, and I've heard it's just such a crazy blend of just mixtures of rock, pop, and shoegaze, and just all this glorious shit. And that's definitely the one I'm most excited to get to, but I'm basically going to dive into, I believe it's their first mixtape, Intro Bonito. They have 3 albums on streaming services, and it's Intro Bonito, Bonito Generation, which I've also heard a ton about ever since I started getting into the music Twitter community and shit like that, and Time and Place. I wish I could put a thumb on describing their sound more. All I really know is that their lead vocalist, Kero Bonito, has a very distinct and very memorable voice. I've only ever heard, I believe, just one feature on the 100 Gex remix album, which I loved a lot. I loved her spot on there, and just a few snippets here and there from mostly from Bonito Generation on Twitter. And just off those alone, I've just been so intrigued and just really wanting to do this, so I'm finally diving in. I'll be checking out Intro Bonito and just kind of getting it out of the way because it's literally called Intro Bonito. I feel like, I gotta get that proper introduction because I really don't know what their song to song, what a full project from them is gonna sound like. But this is another part of my diving in series where I'm mainly just gonna be focusing on the 2 big albums like I did with my first one, the Rina Sawayama. So I really think this video is just going to be me introducing myself to their sound, and the next video is going to be a really in-depth dive into Bonito Generation, because I've just seen that cover thrown everywhere on Twitter, so many people talking about it, trying it out like I said, so it's my turn. Bonito Intro Bonito. Yo, they have such a fun name. I just love saying that. Kero Kero Bonito Burrito. Okay, Bonito Intro Bonito. What the hell? Yo, this is so cute, bro. Yo. Okay, that was an intro and a half. That was damn near perfect. That's not a Mario sample. What the fuck am I hearing? Yo! Yo, this is just making me smile, man. I can't even help it. That had to have been a Mario sample, no? What the fuck? That was hella colorful. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm getting more out of it than I thought out of just the intro.
You seem pretty fun.
Hey!
My party's on. My party's on. You gotta come. My party's on.
I'm down, yo. If this is what they're playing.
My party.
Yo, I don't even know what vibe they're shooting for with a song like this. I'm just those are video game samples, no?
Babies are so strange. I guess we must love them very much.
Yo. What the fuck? Yo, the percussion is... This is wild. I really hope they're sampling some old school video games all over this album, because I don't know what I'm feeling, but these flashes keep popping up that I'm just... where does that bass fit in? Yo, I fucking love this one. I adored the production on that. Pocket Crocodile is definitely one of my standout, maybe even favorite so far. See, I like this a lot, but the percussion is just the sounds they're picking or just using is just, it's so odd, and I don't even know what the fuck to say. I barely know how to feel right now. I'm just happy. Yeah, like all I'm thinking at this point is just how fucking much more I'm going to enjoy their 2 albums.
Creatures, maybe they can teach us facts of life.
How could I not like that? Ooh. Like, I love that shit. Like, whatever just happened. Wow. Yo, they might be ending it with my favorite fucking song. Yo, straight up, that might have been my favorite track. They just ended it with that was, oh my god. I really just don't even know what the fuck to say, except I just enjoyed that. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't know, about a half hour. Later.
So I'm not gonna do an in-depth review like I usually would with my diving in, just because their 2 albums are just so much more well-known, and I didn't even hear about the intro Bonito until I dove into, read their Wikipedia, stuff like that. But I have to just say how I feel, because that was my first big taste of Kero Kero Bonito, their music, not just, you know, Sarah's vocals or whatever it was that I was hearing, and just little snippets of Bonito Generation. But this was a real dive in for me. That was just so strange, and like I wouldn't call it like crazy experimental or like super weird music. It's just very like childlike, it feels, but hella colorful and imaginative. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Just so many genius sounds and just things blended together that just, you're sitting there and you're like, I don't even know how this works, but I'm enjoying myself listening to it. At least that's me. I know some people hate this shit. Some of the elements of the production, especially Sick Beat, I swear to Christ that was Mario. Just so many hidden things that just suddenly just pop out of the beat, and I'm just sitting there like, just forced to accept it, and just part of me just doesn't even know how to take it at the time. A lot of really interesting percussion choices, a lot of really interesting song ideas, like Let's Go to the Forest and like Babies Are So Strange. You're just like, lyrically, they're just kind of like, yeah. And again, I hate to focus so much on the production, but that's really just what shined to me so much, and just, it maybe stuck out wise in just in terms of like them having a unique sound. There were so many things that would just pop up in the beat and that were just so odd and interesting. Like it brought my attention to just something new every, like, you know, they really packed those, especially those short songs, they really packed a lot of shit in there. To just label this as pop music, I feel like it would be an insult to what they're really doing here. And I just wish I could tell you what they're really doing here. I really just can't put a real solid finger on it. I really do love tracks like Let's Go to the Forest and Park Song, and even like Pocket Crocodile, and especially Homework. Like, I feel like I'm a child again. That sounds so weird and cliche to say, but they do a really good job at just bringing just oddly nostalgic sounds that, like, again, just pop up in the beat or are just mixed in really in interesting ways. But Sarah's vocals really bring this narrative, or maybe just this vibe or theme that just, it makes me feel like I'm a child and I'm just fucking, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, I'm just having hella fun. So, great fucking intro, great dive in for me. I really enjoyed that, even though there were definitely some tracks where I just kind of sat there like, okay, like, this is cool and enjoyable, but I just can't put my finger on what the fuck it is or what it is that makes me feel whatever I'm feeling. Like, again, I'm not gonna go super in depth and listen to this like 4 more times and really give like a full fleshed out review. I'm just this is just the thought process part of it. Just analyzing how I feel, and as difficult as that is right now, I'm definitely gonna dive like real deep into Bonito generation and obviously Time and Place to really get a fleshed out, just have more to say other than this. I feel like I'm just blabbering about like, whoa, it was so weird. I don't know what I'm feeling, but for real, like. So thanks so much for joining me for this one. Again, don't miss part 2 and 3. I'll put them in the description as soon as they're out. I'll try to get them out ASAP after this one, but you can check all the links in the description if you want to follow me on Twitter, come talk some shit with me, Instagram, wherever. So thank you so much for all the love on the most recent videos. I really couldn't believe all the comments that I was getting, and just really happy with it. So I'm gonna get more shit out for you guys, especially the more Drain Gang shit. I know you guys wanted that. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you in part 2.